Happy New Year, or just New Year. It's 2025. You don't have to be happy. I'm on the bike. Well, let's start with just some breaths. I feel like I need some deep breaths. I know I'm out of breath from being on the bike, but a little pranayama, being out of breath and trying to control it. So breathe with me, in and out through the nose if you can. If you're on your exercise machine or you're walking, then try to slow down so you can breathe in and out through the nose. See if you can breathe into your belly. So your belly fills on the inhale, empties on the exhale. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice and slow. Calm the nervous system. Just chill out. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your body relax. Your eyes, your jaw, shoulders. Heart softens and lightens. Lightens up. Couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And we meet. How are you? How are things? How are you feeling? In every way, physically, emotionally, energetically. Check in with yourself. Be honest. Do a little scan. I'm feeling pretty good today. I got a massage this morning with the great Nina Gilbert. And I just wrapped up our first yoga teacher training weekend of 2025. There are 14 trainees in all. 2 were missing this weekend. They had other things that came up. So we had 12, and then next month we'll be at our 14. So those kickoff weekends are always interesting to experience. There's so much anticipation and excitement and nerves amongst the trainees. And then for me, remembering to chill, to back off a little bit, and remembering, which I didn't do a very good job of, to conserve my energy so I don't hit Monday and feel tired. But it happens. It's hard not to give a lot of energy out in those trainings. But anyway, it's all a learning experience, even with training 10 years later. You know, I've been doing that for 10 years. At least usually once or twice a year for 10 years, yoga teacher training. So I'm still learning, and luckily, a little shout out to Erica Hallaby. Wow, couldn't think for a second. It's because I have her in my phone with her future last name. So anyway, she was assisting and is going through a mentorship process so we can, do this and other things together in the future. So we debriefed today. It was very beneficial to have perspective on the situation and for me to realize how I was feeling, that I also have PMS, that I am a little bit tired. So just to kind of put things in perspective and let things go, and then hold a vision for when we get together next month, and how can we create an immersive experience without basically giving away all of our energy as the guides. I think it's a pretty common situation from anybody that teaches personal transformation kind of things. So yeah, I don't want to do that. I just want to share and then let people have their experiences and release any attachment to outcome or expectation. I know all this, right? It's putting it into practice. So yeah, anyway, subtlety of practice. That's what life is. The practice becomes more and more subtle in every aspect of life. And anyway, it's a meditation today at 4:30, Tuesdays 4:30 with Barbara. I'm going to do my best to attend the next 6-week session because I truly find joy in being in community and receiving, right? Not being the one that teaches. So I can sneak in, I can receive, I can sneak out, not answer any questions about business. P.S. If any of Joy members are watching, if I'm there to take a class, then send me your questions via email so I can just have that little experience, and I promise I'll answer. And if I'm there not taking a class, just doing whatever at the studio, then feel free to ask me. But if I'm taking something, receiving, then a little namaste and walk away. We can make that a song. Namaste and walk away. Namaste and walk away. Anyway, thanks for that. Hopefully it made you laugh. And it's true. So, I hope that you didn't really set any New Year's resolutions, that you're just doing your best to purify mind, body, speech in whatever form that takes place for you. Meditation, exercise, journaling, yoga, I don't know, anything where you can lighten up. Just reminding yourself to lighten up, not to take life so serious. It's gonna be freaking hard. Life is. It's full of challenges. Why do we make it harder with this mind? Anyway, invitation to declutter. Declutter your inner world and see a little bit more clearer what's at the core of that. All right, I'm going to continue this bike ride and experiment with different things on my seat because I've had some achiness in my abdomen, and we potentially, Nina had a good discovery that had sort of been in the back of my mind in a different way, that I need to experiment with different seats because I do enjoy the bike riding. It's something I can get on and do every day. And exercise makes me feel better at this phase. I've always exercised since I was like 11 or 12. It's always something that has made me feel better. And I've always done it in some way, shape, or form. So bike and yoga have been my things lately that I've been able to stay consistent with. So finding ways so my body is more comfortable. If you have any suggestions about bike seats, I feel like I need like an open one, like a ring, so the bottom of my torso can be free instead of compressed. Because I think potentially that pressure is seeping up to my diaphragm. So anyway, that's my experience with that. And then my hips, I thought that I had like inner thigh pain, which I did actually have inner thigh pain. But after today's massage, Nina, if you're watching, I think it had to do with the low back and the outer hip release, because that pain seems to be alleviated in this moment. So yeah, anyway, we're always exploring. I'm always exploring myself and doing my best to listen to my heart. Listen to my heart. I haven't done very well with that in the past week or so. So getting back on that train of listening and making, I've done okay with it. How have you done with it? Again, the subtleties of choices. What shifts can I make so I can feel more balance, right? And if I sort of fall out of balance, what will help to gently guide me back? It's never that far out. And talking really does help, especially when I have PMS. So talking to a friend, kind of venting, sharing, releasing, connecting, body work helps, exercise helps. I've been journaling a lot, meditation. Those are the things that help me. So anyway, I love to hear from you, feedback, comments, questions. And anyway, I'll connect with you probably next week. So namaste and keep on going and take another deep breath before you go about your day. And thanks for listening.